Very good evening. You're watching 7 at 7 with me, Nabila Jamal. Before we get to the headlines, let's take you through the COVID numbers in India now. Active cases so far stand at 1,92,308. We're looking at the death toll in the country now at 1,52,869. And the recovered numbers now stand at 1,26,576. Some unfortunate news there. At least 5 workers have lost their lives in the fire at new Serum Institute plant in Pune. 8 fire tenders are currently trying to douse those flames. The fire took place at 2:35 p.m. Primary investigation says that there was no vaccine preparation wing at this under construction plant. Serum Institute Chief Adar Poonawalla confirmed the deaths of 5 trapped, those workers who were working at that under construction plant. The fire broke out at around 2:45 p.m. on the 5th floor of the building. However, there is no vaccine preparation wing in that building. In fact, at least 8 fire tenders are currently trying to control those flames, which still emanating from that construction site within the Serum Institute campus.
यहाँ पे शुरू में ऐसा लग रहा था कि अंदर शायद 4 लोग फंसे होने की आशंका थी। उनको हमारे टीम ने बाहर निकाला। वो अच्छी तरह से उनकी तबीयत ठीक है, उनको कोई भी चोट नहीं पहुंची है। लेकिन जब ये पूरी फायर कंट्रोल में आई तो आखिर में ये पता चला लास्ट फ्लोर पे वो पूरा फ्लोर जो जलकर राख हुआ था, उसमें 5 बॉडी हमारे फायर ब्रिगेड के जवानों को यहाँ पे मिली और इसकी वजह से ये पूरी दुर्घटना में 5 लोगों की आज जाने गई है, ये सामने आया है।
Let's quickly cut across to Pankaj Kelkar reporting from the Serum Institute plant. Pankaj, 5 of them have lost their lives at that building which caught fire. Even now, there's no clarity on what really caused that fire. Would you know what happened and what's the situation right now as we speak?
Nabila, over here I am outside Serum Institute of India's new plant in Manjri area, and the information that we have from the mayor of Pune city as well as the police commissioner that 5 people have lost their life. The reason for this outbreak of fire is said to be some of insulation work. Air conditioned insulation was going on, some kind of welding was also going on. We also spoke to the laborers who were there, contractual workers who were there on those floors, and they said when they spotted the fire and the smoke coming out, they just rushed outside. Few of their colleagues were stuck inside. That's what the laborers were saying who have the first-hand information. Now, as of now, all of the machinery is still there because it is believed that because of the chemical storage over there, the fire or small kind of smoke or something might erupt, and so as a precautionary measures, the machinery as well as the NDRF team, they are also here. So all are geared up, and although the fire has been dozed out, still some of them are still saying that few of the fire or smoke is still visible. So no stones are being kept unturned. All of the machinery, the fire brigade, the NDRF team are still here, but it is very sad that 5 of the contractual workers have lost their lives, and it was confirmed by the city mayor.
Right. Thank you very much for joining us with those details. Over 4.5 hours now, and the fire is still ablaze. They're trying their best to douse it. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, chief ministers in the country there will be vaccinated in phase 2 of India's vaccination drive. The phase 2 of vaccines are for those above the age of 50 and those with comorbidities. Earlier, Prime Minister Narendra Modi had told chief ministers that lawmakers above 50 years will get the vaccine in the second phase, and rightly so. They have announced any MP or MLA less than the age of 50 without comorbidities may have to wait a little longer. Vaccine jabs to the Prime Minister Modi and key lawmakers will indeed help defeat vaccine hesitancy among citizens. After the mass inoculation drive launched in India on January 16th, over 3.8 lakh people have been vaccinated so far. In this phase 1 of the drive, India aims to vaccinate 3 crore frontline and healthcare workers in the first phase of the inoculation drive. Phase 2 will cover 27 crore recipients.
देखिए, पेंडेमिक और वैक्सीनाइजेशन ये दोनों ही राजनीति का विषय नहीं होना चाहिए, लेकिन दुर्भाग्य से नॉन इश्यू पर राजनीति करने की हमारे विपक्षी मित्रों की आदत बन गई और विशेष रूप से कांग्रेस के लोगों की। अब जब वैक्सीन सबको लगेगी, मैं तो एक भी बात कहना चाहता हूँ, ये कांग्रेस की परंपरा है कि जो कुछ भी लाभ हो, जो कुछ भी लाभकारी हो, जो कुछ भी सबसे पहले आविष्कृत हो, उस पर पहला अधिकार जो है वो हम नेताओं का है। ये कांग्रेस की परंपरा।
ये परंपरा टूट गई है।
ये परंपरा टूटी है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी की और नरेंद्र मोदी जी की परंपरा है कि देश पहले, समाज बाद में, और उसके बाद में पार्टी, और उसके बाद में हम।
Now, India's contact tracing app, Arogya Setu app, would now be used in the world's largest vaccination program. The app will allow access for self-registrations for the priority groups of 27 crore elderly population to be vaccinated in India on the CoWIN platform. Let's take a look at this detailed report.
A new role for India's flagship Arogya Setu app. Originally meant for contact tracing, the app widely downloaded will now help the vaccination drive. After phase 1 vaccination for 3 crore healthcare workers, the app will help 27 crore elderlies and comorbids to self-register for vaccines. The public will be able to access limited features for enrollment via Arogya Setu app. Crucially, the Arogya Setu app will also enable beneficiaries choose a preferred time and place for the jab, widening the scope for CoWIN platform.
The way this thing architecture will work in 3 crores will not work in the rest 27 crores. We have to have a citizen-centric architecture where citizens are empowered, and therefore we will have to open up a number of so to say entry points, registration points, so people can register on Arogya Setu.
There are 16 crore users who have downloaded the Arogya Setu app. The government is considering more options to register.
If there are persons who don't have a smartphone, they can register through IVRS, they can register through helpline, the telephone numbers, or they can register through some facility in their neighborhood. So I think we'll provide multiple registration points, and then we will be able to carry out this exercise.
With more ways to register for the life-saving shot, world's biggest vaccination program is set for a big leap in coming days. With Milind Sharma, Bureau Report, India Today.
Now, moving on to the farmers' protest, no deadlock between the Delhi police and the farmers coming to an end over the proposed tractor rally on Republic Day, as round 3 of talks still remain inconclusive. In fact, this comes as preparations for the tractor rally in the meanwhile is on in full swing by those farmers. Let's take a listen at this report.
With the Republic Day less than 5 days away, farmers are bracing for a showdown. A third round of talks between the farmers and police failed to yield a breakthrough. The farmers are going ahead with their plan to take out a tractor rally.
हमने कहा कि हम आउटर रिंग रोड पर ही करेंगे, अभी तक यही पोजीशन है, कोई हमारा रिजॉल्व नहीं हुआ। दिल्ली पुलिस ने बोला है कि हम देखते हैं, कोशिश करके दिल्ली के अंदर ही कोई इस किस्म का प्लान बनाते हैं। हम नहीं, कोई निष्कर्ष नहीं निकला। कल दोबारा मीटिंग है।
The farmers are not ruling out a mutually agreeable solution in the next round of talks.
26 जनवरी को गणतंत्र की इज्जत बनाने को, तिरंगे की शान बढ़ाने को अपनी राष्ट्रीय राजधानी के अंदर आकर ही परेड करेंगे। ये सरकार को सद्बुद्धि आएगी और हम दिल्ली के अंदर आके अपना गणतंत्र दिवस की इज्जत बढ़ाने के लिए ये जो परेड करना चाहते हैं ये कर पाएंगे, मुझे विश्वास है।
While farmers are insisting in taking out their parade along the outer ring road, police have made it clear they would not allow the tractors to enter the capital.
रिपब्लिक डे फंक्शन है जो कि एक नेशनल इवेंट है, इसको हम लोग जो हैं पूर्णतया सुचारू रूप से चलाएंगे और इसमें हमारा कोई बाधा ना आए, ये हमारा जो है एक कमिटमेंट है एंड विल मीट दैट कमिटमेंट.
Even as negotiations continue, hectic preparations are underway across North India. Many farmers are modifying their tractors for the parade. Others are organizing mock tractor rallies to motivate farmers to join the march.
ਅੱਜ ਜਿੰਨੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਟਰੈਕਟਰ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਕਹਿਆ ਸੀ 100 ਟਰੈਕਟਰ ਕਹਿਆ ਸੀ 100 ਦਾ ਕਾਫਲਾ ਸਾਡਾ ਦਿੱਲੀ ਨੂੰ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ। ਸੰਯੁਕਤ ਮੋਰਚੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ 26 ਤਰੀਕ ਦੀ ਜੋ ਕਾਲ ਆਈ ਸੀ ਉੱਤੇ ਉਸ ਦੇ ਸੰਬੰਧ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਡਾ ਨਗਰ ਕਈ ਦਿਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਜੁੜਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆ ਸਾਰੇ ਦੇਖ ਹੀ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਵੱਡੀ ਪੱਧਰ ਤੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਪਿੰਡ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ।
Today was round 3 of the negotiations where the police has once again asked the farmers to keep the tractor rally outside of the Delhi city limits. However, the farmers say that it is their right as citizens to hold this march on Outer Ring Road, and they promise that the rally will not go inside the high security zone inside New Delhi. The standoff still continues, but more negotiations likely in the coming days. With cameraman Sachin and Singhu border, this is Anisha Mathur for India Today.
We have some big news coming in. Uddhav Thackeray, Chief Minister of Maharashtra, that visit Serum Institute tomorrow. This comes in the wake of 5 people who lost their lives at the Serum Institute's fire that broke out early this afternoon. In fact, Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray is all set to visit the plant tomorrow. Serum Institute CEO Adar Poonawalla too expressed regrets over what happened, saying that his first priority was to bring out those people who were trapped. Unfortunately, 5 of them lost their lives. The reason for the fire outbreak is still unknown, but thankfully it wasn't at the building where COVID-19 vaccines, the Covishield vaccines, were being manufactured. This was in another under construction building in the same campus, and the fire broke out at 2:45 p.m. Unfortunately, 5 people have lost their lives. Uddhav Thackeray, the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, now to visit the Serum Institute plant in Pune tomorrow. Now, cutting across to Andhra Pradesh, in a bid to eradicate corruption and malnourishment, Andhra Pradesh government today introduced a ration door delivery system within the state. The doorstep ration delivery was the poll promise made by Chief Minister Jagan Mohan Reddy. The scheme was rolled out today from Vijayawada with a fleet of 2,500 mobile dispensing units. With this, the Andhra government will provide ration right at the doorstep of ration card holders through a mobile vehicle. In fact, the rice will be distributed by taking card holders' fingerprints. Every bag of rice is sealed and tagged with unique code, leaving zero scope for adulteration. Nearly 9,260 mobile vehicles were purchased by the Andhra government at a cost of rupees 539 crores to door deliver the ration supplies. Now, a flurry of world leaders congratulated US President Joe Biden after he was sworn in as the 46th President of the United States. While most leaders praised the new US administration, some took part in shots at the former President Donald Trump, and here's what really happened. Take a listen.
I, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States. And will.
As Joe Biden took oath as the 46th President of United States, with Kamala Harris as his Vice President, world leaders congratulated them and expressed hopes of cooperation with the new administration. In a series of tweets, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said India will work with America to ensure global peace and security and take the partnership between the two nations to greater heights. Prime Minister Modi termed Kamala's inauguration as a historic occasion and said he's looking forward to interacting with her. Ursula von der Leyen, President of the European Commission, referred to Biden as an old trusted partner and said Europe is ready for a fresh start. European Council President Charles Michel echoed her sentiments.
On the first day of his mandate, I address a solemn proposal to the new US President. Let's build a new founding pact for a stronger Europe, for a stronger America, and for a better world.
German Chancellor Angela Merkel, who found herself frequently at odds with former President Donald Trump, said she's looking forward to a new chapter of German-American friendship. United Kingdom's Prime Minister Boris Johnson also wished Biden and Kamala all the best. Israel's Benjamin Netanyahu posted a video message from his official account.
President Biden, you and I have had a warm personal friendship going back many decades. I look forward to working with you to further strengthen the U.S.-Israel alliance, to continue expanding peace between Israel and the Arab world, and to confront common challenges, chief among them the threat posed by Iran. I wish you the greatest success.
Leaders, including Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, Francis Macron, also congratulated the two on their historic inauguration. Iranian President Hassan Rouhani hailed the departure of Trump and urged Biden to return to a 2015 nuclear deal and lift crippling sanctions on Iran.
Today is the end of his unfortunate government. It's the who in his entire 4-year term produced no other fruit except oppression, corruption and creating problems for his people and the nations of the world.
Pakistan's Prime Minister Imran Khan also joined other leaders in wishing Biden on Twitter. Vladimir Putin is yet to personally congratulate Biden. However, a spokesperson for the Russian president said that the Kremlin is ready for improved US relations. The Chinese government was focused on lashing out at the outgoing administration. The country's state-run news agency Xinhua tweeted, "Good riddance, Donald Trump." Donald Trump upset many world leaders during his presidency, so it's no surprise that his exit and Biden's entry as America's captain has been hailed by many. Biden now faces the mammoth task of not only rebuilding America, but also restoring its leadership in the free world. Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, we have a very special segment lined up for you at 8 p.m. Don't forget to tune in to our special broadcast, Mood of the Nation coverage with News Director Rahul Kanwal and Consulting Editor Rajdeep Sardesai, 8 p.m. only on India Today.
4 lockdowns, over 10 million COVID cases, the largest vaccination drive in the world, a bruised economy, an angry neighbor, and even angrier farmers. How has the government dealt with it? Watch India's most definitive sentiment tracker, Mood of the Nation, 21st and 22nd January, 8 to 10 p.m. only on India Today.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.